Hello, Diana from Bland Roofing Company. It was nice to talk to you today. This is Joel from JND SEO. I'm going to actually show you 3 ways that you can improve your website and beat your competition online. So the 3 things that I will talk about today are content, citations, and backlinks. If at the end of the video you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. If not, no problem. I'm going to give you some free tips. You guys can actually go ahead and use those right on your site. Alright, so the first thing we'll talk about is content. As I'm on your website, just kind of looking to see how much content you do have. It looks like you guys probably have a couple hundred words of content on here. Google actually recommends having about 1,500 words of content. The reason that they want so much is that the more content you have, they know that you're offering a lot of information, valuable information, and that people are going to want to read it. So they'll rank you actually higher so that people will be able to find you. And the other reason is that the more content you have, the more keywords you can actually put into that content. So what I'm actually going to do, though, before we jump over here, I'm just going to show you Crosby Roofing. They're one of the top results in Macon, Georgia here. So I want to show you what they have, because they also don't have 1,500 words. They do have a little more than what you guys have. They probably have between maybe 400 and 500 words of content here. However, they do have a blog. And one good thing about blogs is that they kind of can replace content in a way, because there is a lot of actually content on it, but they also do provide a service where they offer a lot of information, tips, strategies. People love reading them, and Google loves blogs, so they're actually going to rank those pretty high as well. So if starting a blog is something that's not too much work, I would recommend doing that as well as adding actual content. So I've just put in roofing Macon, Georgia here as my example. It's a good keyword with good volume on it, but also this is what new customers search. So if they're searching this in your area, this is how they'd find you. First thing they're going to see is these ads. Second thing they're going to see is going to bring us to our second topic, which is citations. This right here is our map pack, also called GMB or Google My Business. And actually, I see you guys are showing up on here, so really good job with that. That means you guys must have some pretty good citations or a good number of citations. So citations are just when you get your business name, address, phone number listed into a directory. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, could be your Facebook, Angie's List. There's a ton of them. And 2 points about citations. You really want to make sure everything is the same on there between your name, address, phone number. There's no differences at all between sites, so they won't link up. Other thing is, you want to make sure that the citations you use have to do with your business or very similar. So for roofing, you could probably do construction, obviously roofing, maybe some remodeling or an exterior siding, stuff like that. But if it was completely unrelated, it's not going to help you out very much. All right, so next we're going to get to the organic section. We're going to get 10 results that show up on every page. So if you want to be in the first page for any keyword, you just have to get into the top 10. I think for any Google search you put in here, as long as there's enough results, you're going to get 10 per page. But because we put in a keyword, roofing Macon, Georgia, top 10 results are going to essentially be our ranking. So if we go look at this, number 1 for our keyword is going to be Crosby Roofing, which is the company we used as our example. Number 2 is going to be Chris Moore Roofing, and 3 is going to be Home Advisor, which is actually a directory. All right, so I'm going to move on here, but remember that there was 10 results per page, because that will come back here in a minute. So I took your website, blandroofingga.com, plugged it into a program I use called Ahrefs. This just allows me to see how your site's performing. I can see right away that on your headers here that you have on your page, you've got your business name as well as a few keywords. That's a really good thing. It allows Google to find you a little bit easier. And next, let's talk about our third and final topic, which is just backlinks and referring domains. So right now, we see that you guys have 9 referring domains. These are websites that you have links on or connection to. So right now, of the 9, and you have 27 backlinks. So pretty easy math there. You've got about 3 links per website. So the more, when people click on these, actually I'll explain this a little more first. When people click on these actual links, that's what's going to send them back to your site. So one example would be a Facebook business page. If you had one set up for Bland Roofing Company, then that would be your referring domain. The actual part where it has your web address that links to your page, that would be your backlink. So when you click on the backlink, it's going to send you back to your site. But the other cool thing about referring domains is that these work kind of in a trust way as well. So the more sites that are pointing back to your site, that's going to go towards your trust rating here through Google. And the more you have, Google's going to trust your site more, so they're going to raise your ranking. That's going to allow more keywords to be found for you, or you'll be found in more keywords. These are what really bring in the visitors, and the 36 you guys have are bringing in 40 visitors right now per month. So we're going to quickly look at your keywords, kind of see where your traffic is coming from. All right, so first thing we see is your business name, Bland Roofing. 100 people search it every single month. You guys are in the top position, so we know that the top 10 make the first page. We talked about that on our Google search. So being in the top position, you can get anywhere between 20 and 37% of visitors coming to your actual site. So we can see with Bland Roofing, you're actually getting 20 visitors coming to your site of the 100. So that's a pretty good 20% right there. It does vary between keywords. So next up, we have Bland Roofing. So again, your name. People who search you by name know who you are. So it's going to be some repeat referrals as well as maybe some people who saw your signs. I'm going to jump down to a keyword that we used, Roofing Macon, Georgia, for 80 people search it every month. You guys are number 12. This one's going to put you at the top of page 2. What we've actually found, though, is that 80 to 85% of people will not go to page 2. I generally see that if you're at the very top of it, you might pick up 1 or 2 visitors, which is what we're seeing with you, where you're getting just a little over 1 visitor of the 80. So the further back you are, the lower the percentage you'll actually gain of the traffic. So typically, you really want to be in those top 10. It looks like you guys are in the top 10, mostly for your name, so keywords that have your name, but the ones that bring in new customers, like this one, these are also buyer intent keywords, meaning people who put these in are looking for this service immediately or sooner than later. So we can see all these ones. I would definitely want to capture a few more of these. You guys have the right keywords. It's just a matter of ranking higher. So actually, all of your visitors right now, I can tell you, are coming from these top 3. And really only one's coming from this one, Roofing Macon, Georgia there. The top 2 are really bringing in 34 of your total results there. All right, so quickly as a comparison, I'm going to jump over to Crosby. So we got their header up here. They got those as well. 160 referring domains with 558 actual links on those, sending back to their site. So with 160 sites pointing back to them, they've got a rating of a 32 with their trust. They got almost 500 keywords, 491, and they're getting about 438 visitors to their site every month. So quickly, we'll just look at a few of their keywords to give you guys some ideas. This one here, wouldn't recommend it because it's a national term. That's why there's such huge volume. Doesn't mean they're going to be in your area, so it may not be as useful. So let's look at their name first with a location. That's a good one, 100. They're number 1, so they're going to get 31 of the 100 coming to their site. Here's a good one, Metal Roof, 250, number 4. So they're going to get 28 of the 250 by being 4. And as you can see, just the more positions that you have that are in the top 10, top 5 especially, are just going to give you a lot more visitors to your site. All right, so now that you guys have all the info, there's really 3 choices. If you guys are happy with everything, how it currently is with you guys, obviously you don't have to do anything with the information. If you guys have someone either in-house or that you contract out already that does some of this work on your site, you can definitely show them the video if you're looking to maybe grow a little bit and get a few more results. Show them this video. It's got some great tips in it. It should be able to help them out. Third option, if you guys don't have anyone you're working with and you do want to expand, I can answer any questions for you. I'm going to give you a call anyway just to follow up, just to see if this video was helpful. But thank you guys for your time. Really appreciate it. Have a great day.